Hello and welcome to another Call of Warhammer Beginning of the End Times battle. Today we have Bretonnia against the Vampire Counts. I have two units of Pegasus Knights, one unit of Knights Errant, one unit of Knight of the Realm, Grail Knight, and Questing Knight. Look at these models, they're beautiful. I love the horse sort of tunics. I don't know what they're called. I call them horse tunics, but they're nice. I've got excuse me, uh, two units of battle pilgrims. I figured they'd be good against the vampire counts because they've got excellent morale. I've also got four units of men-at-arms halberdiers and three men-at-arms spearmen, and on the left wing have another unit of Knights Errant, Grail Knights, and Knights of the Realm. The general is Pegasus Knight. I really do like Bretonnia. They're one of my favourite factions. Probably my second favourite. My first one would be Skaven. Uh, and I'm about to deploy on the left. I was originally going to have, well, I've got the two cav wings either side of the force, and they can flank the enemy when they're ready. I've also got the two trebuchets, as you can see. They are absolutely devastating, very long range, can do a lot of damage. He's went for quite an unusual build with the vampire counts. My opponent today is Mobius. He's a very good vampire counts player, and he has, as you can see from the stakes, excuse me, 4 units of archers and quite a few zombies, as we'll see when the battle starts. I was going to keep this wing hidden in the forest, ready to strike at his right wing, but now we shall see his army. He has 1, 2, 3, 4 units of zombies and 4 units of archers with 4 units of graveguard halberdiers, and on each flank he has 1 unit of Drakenhof guard with a blood dragon, and on the opposite side he has a blood dragon with a Drakenhof guard. And on this wing he is doing something very clever. He is moving his Direwolfs to intercept the charge, and I'll tell you right now that Direwolves are very effective in this battle. We may have found a counter to Pegasus Knights. They absolutely tear apart the Pegasus Knights, as you'll see. I charge in, get a horrible charge bonus because I'm all clunked up. The Pegasus Knights land, and there is at least 15 models in a unit, right? Watch how many drop. 1, 2, at least 4 or 5 in a matter of seconds. Seeing this, I pull it immediately. I severely underestimated it. I was also firing with artillery. I'll get some really good shots off. I decided to stop because I was scared of hitting more men, which you'll see later in the battle comes back to bite me. I did try and pull these Pegasus Knights out, but he's relentlessly pursuing me with his Direwolves. I didn't see this because I was too busy trying to micro this unit of Black Knights who's pulled off from the main group, try to flank and take out my trebuchets. Seeing this, I had to respond with 2 units of Grail Knights and 3 men at arms. Just to screen their advance. The blood dragons are slowly getting whittled down, but they're still in good shape because they can win a fight one-on-one. He pulls off his Grail Knights, realising it's too late to damage my trebuchets, and finally we'll see the aftermath of this battle. The Direwolfs have just completely killed every single Pegasus Knight, and that's me spending about, what is it, 3-4k for a Pegasus Knight, and I don't know how much Direwolves are, but they've already paid for themselves, taking out lots of cavalry. I don't know if this is because they're like dogs, their animation is really quick, or they're considered like anti-cav units, or... Oh, here's a really good shot on my own men. I took out half his men, sorry, the first shot was his men. I take out the next shot, but he took out the general of the Grail Knights. Seeing this aftermath, I pull out the Knights, pull them back to regroup with the main army. He does the same. He's trying to defend or mop up what's left of these Grail Knights. There's only 2 left, so it's an easy win. Now he's advancing his main force. He's sending in his archers. I didn't bring archers to counter his archers because I just felt, what's the point against a Vampire Counts player when archers really just going to whittle them down. The Flaming Arrow is better against morale, but he's just got so much cheap fodder units like zombies and that he could just easily use them as a meat shield, and I was like, why bring archers? But I did bring ranged in the fact that I brought trebuchets, so I begin counter-firing the trebuchets on his archers, which is actually quite good because if a shot lands it will take out quite a good number of men. Also, I started targeting Graveguard because I realised when they engage they'll probably get the better of my Bretonnian infantry. Again, I pulled off a shot. I actually killed a lot of my cav with friendly fire, but I pulled off these 2 units. What a shot there on the Graveguard. Again, another one. That's killed about 30 men. I'm targeting this unit here, so I need to be careful. I was targeting the archers while it's left of my cav, realising he had the cav superiority. I just thought I'd take out the archers. It's a nice soft target, because I can't engage that cavalry and win anymore. I know this is a bit of a shambles of a battle, but it's only because I artillery mode men and blow them up with trebuchet fire. I was really kind of not expecting the shots to fall short, but I did kill a nice chunk of the blood dragons there. I thought that was worth the shot because I've only got 17 men. He had about 30 blood dragons, so he decides to try and have another go break my battle lines. I moved the battle pilgrims in the front because they're better morale, just to sort of soften the charge of the blood dragons. Because even if they did charge like halberdiers, even from the front they'd probably smash right through. So I figured, you know, just have the high morale units in the front to soak up those charges, negate any kind of like weak gaps in the line that you could exploit. I'd begin firing on the archers again, but he's basically sealed the game with manoeuvring his blood dragons onto my wing with the Dragonov guard. I'd saw this far too late. I was too busy paying attention to the main line. Didn't see this flanking manoeuvre until it was much too late. I was trying to box up a counter charge. The plan was to charge out and fire trebuchets into modern Grail battle programs in true Bretonnian style, but it didn't work out that way. I saw it far too late. He gets a good flank with the blood dragons. They're in position. They can seal the fate of these Bretonnian peasants who have determined to fight on despite the loss of their cavalry, because they've still got trebuchet support. Again, I'm getting excellent shots on his Graveguards, because that's the power of trebuchets. They're just far too good. they're wrecking these Graveguard Halberdiers. But again, there's nothing in my army left to counter these heavy infantry of Blood Dragons Drakenhof Guard. Although I will put a dent in the forces, I can't actually win this battle. It's because I lost the cab battle. I wasn't expecting Direwolfs to perform so well against Pegasus Knights. I was going to counter them doing a lot of hammer and anvils with the Pegasus Knights. I'm glad I didn't bring, or I brought flying units, but they did not perform as expected. So there's an easy counter to the flying unit Pegasus Knights. So I don't think it should be banned when you're playing vampire counts, because it's easy countered with Direwolfs, which is a very cheap unit if I'm not mistaken. I don't know the exact amount, but it's cheap enough. There goes my rear line. The Blood Dragon's just routed, and he's just progging holes in the lines with the cavalry, just killing everything in sight. It's a very difficult battle to turn around now. It's almost foregone conclusion. He's just slowly letting me down. I did do a number on that Graveguard Halberdier unit. It's down to 30 men from about 90. That one's down at 70. But here come the zombies slowly advancing. About to turn these Bretonians into zombies as well. Blood Dragons didn't lose a single model fighting the Bretonian infantry. They're just too good, outclassed them. So, and still got some Direwolves left. This is a very poor performance from me indeed, but what can you expect when you lose the cattle battle in Medieval 2? If you watch other videos, you'll see the power of cavalry in Medieval 2. It can wreck and win you battles. Even just threatening the enemy's flanks and rear with cavalry is sometimes enough, because it forced me to box. So it's a slaughter now, just a matter of time. Blood Dragons just dice through those Bretonian peasants. They've all routing now. They fall back to the forest where the Blood Dragons are waiting for them. Get ready to get their fill of blood for the battle. I do have to admit though, Blood Dragons are one of my favourite units, despite my favourite factions being Skaven and Bretonnia. I think Vampire Counts are a very close contender for being my third favourite faction. They are just, the models are just incredible. Look at those Black Grail Knights. If anything, I was the Black Knight from Monty Python. I got completely chopped up, lost both my arms, lost my cavalry, that's your arm, in Medieval 2. Continued to fight on, lost all my manoeuvrability, and he just destroyed me. As Bretonians would say, "'tis but a scratch," but if anyone gets that movie reference, kudos. But the Holy Grail was not found today. The Knights of the Black Grail, or the Black Knight, has won the day, and it's just continuing to cut down whatever remains of the army. Direwolfs, incredible this battle. Absolutely well played. GG, absolutely destroyed as well. Well, I got wrecked. Mobius is a very strong player. Credit to him for this battle, and I'd like to thank him for participating. And I'd like to end the video there, and I hope you enjoyed. Also, apologies, I can't get the stats to show after battles. I don't know why that is. If anyone knows if it's a bug or I haven't installed something right, please let me know in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, and if you'd like to see more, consider subscribing. Thank you very much.